Well, hello and welcome.
Hello.
Love our intro. It's awesome. We're getting better and better. Welcome to the Jen and Elke show.
Welcome.
We are here to talk today to you about find the money, which is like, okay, money is a tool to do the things that you want to do in your life that are more important to you than money, right? Money doesn't make people happy. It's what you do with the money that makes you happy. Lottery winners don't like, they're not excited that they have that much money in their bank account. That what they do is they're happy when they can use it for something. But if you're not going to win the lottery at this point in time, although I wish anyone would like to, who wants to, could do so, what we can do for you is talk to you about generating a bit or creating a business that's perceivable, passive, profitable. I want to get right to the profitable today because that's what this is all about, is how do you become profitable with your online business? And specifically, we're talking about our business on Zazzle. That's how we have become very, very well off. And we didn't need any lottery to do so. And you can do the same. You can create a business online with Zazzle and find the money. And if you're already on Zazzle and you're not making that amount of money that you need to do those things that you want to do, that you dream of, then this episode here is to talk to you about that and give you the high level points as to where you can find that money. So welcome to everyone who's on today. And do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
No, you go for it and I'll jump in.
I'll start with it. Okay. So the way that we find money, and if you've noticed in the last couple of days, we've been posting some of our referral sales. And why is that? Well, first of all, we wanted to show you that it's possible. And second, that if you're going to find the money that's laying around that you could easily pick up because you do have the capacity and the ability to do so, because you're on Zazzle and you can make money on Zazzle just like we do. And how can you find that money? And it's so weird because it's not like I've got to make a sale and then I'm going to get paid. That's one way to make money on Zazzle, but it's not the only way to make money on Zazzle. And there are so many ways that even making sales makes you money on Zazzle that you might not be finding the money that could be generated from that effort that you put in. Remember, our motto and our business framework is perceivable, passive, profitable. So in terms of passive, we want to have you find the money that you can make passively after you've made the money or done the work first once, which is making the product. Then the profitable part is to put other things into place that can gain you more money from that particular effort, not just the one sale or the multiple sales, which makes it passive. So the first thing that we want to tell you about in terms of how to set that up and find that money more passively and more profitably is that you have to do an analysis every month.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? No,
or
what are
they
you talking about analysis?
Or they shy away because analysis can be scary sometimes.
Yes,
yeah.
Exactly. And what's really important is, though, that the analysis has to be part of your business and you can do it. It's definitely possible because all you have to do is check your earnings and then check to see what made you those earnings. Can you guys do that? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then the next thing is to take advantage of the fact that you realize that those earnings, and see, this is what happens when you have a home office and you're working from home because of COVID. The next thing you have to do is identify those products and then go check in your store to see if those designs that you sold on that product, and so there's two things, the design and the product, they both need to be addressed. And you have to say, okay, good, that's a passive product that's working for me. How can I make it work more productively and more profitably for me? And so the first thing that you can do is put it into a collection. And if it's not in a collection, then you should do so. The next thing you have to do is see if you can make more products that have the same design on them so that they all match, or the customer can use them together, or you just expand your niches and add those to the design that's selling and adapt it to other niches and add it to products that fit those niches that the customer would buy. That is how you create more money or find more money. Then the third thing is to add, to make sure that you are promoting those very well. For example, pinning on Pinterest. Do you want to take this part over, Miss Social Media Queen?
Well, it's really easy to create and publish a product for sale and then click the Pinterest button to share to Pinterest. And a lot of us don't actually do that right away. And that's the one tip that I can give you for Pinterest, is that as soon as you publish your product for sale, pin it so that you're actually getting it onto Pinterest. I know that some designers think that you have to wait for it to be in the marketplace before you can actually share it externally. But that's not true. You can start to promote your product as soon as you publish it, because that link is live and active. So yeah, I'm thirsty today.
So
drink your water.
Yes.
So make sure that you pin your products to Pinterest, because you're literally leaving money on the table. Let's say if you don't pin your products and you're not promoting it on Pinterest, because Pinterest is an amazing tool that you should definitely be utilizing, especially with the Promoter Program 2.0. We have spoken to some designers on Zazzle recently, and they said that if it weren't for Elke and myself that telling them about the promoter program, that they would have never realized or never signed up, and that they were able to actually make the money that they spent on the Profit by Design Academy, so the price point, which is our signature course, they are able to make that money back in referrals just this past couple of months. And for that's amazing.
That's $1,000.
Well, $2,000.
$2,000. Yeah.
And so if they wouldn't have actually made the switch and realized that they should be promoting their products, or even promoting other designers' products using the promoter program and then also the affiliate program, they would have never actually been able to make that extra referral that extra income.
Finding the money.
And if you've seen the post that I did recently as well, where I showed you a breakdown of my earnings, and I recently received a referral, and I think it is, I can't remember the actual number here, but it was about $5 in earnings for royalty. And I made a sale and I was super happy, but I actually referred it. It was a self-referral. So in the referral, I made about $20. And so those two price points are extremely different. One's $5 and one's $20. And you can see that you would obviously want to have the $20 one included in your $5 one.
So you make $25.
So you make about $25. And I think the
Finding
earnings,
the money.
the earnings that I got was around $26. And you can see that image that I posted here in the Facebook group, but it opens your eyes to amazing possibilities. And you say, wow, I've just been earning money from a royalty. Imagine what I could do for if I earned a referral as well. My income would increase by 45%, because that's the average 10%, right, that you would be earning as a royalty that we recommend to you. And then the extra 35% that you would get from the promoter program, which is absolutely amazing. And those sales are so nice. So if you're not promoting,
and I just made one. It was almost $120 referral.
That's amazing.
And I make those quite often.
So if you're not promoting, then you should definitely do that, because you're leaving money out on the table. There are potential customers who want to buy your product all over the world. All you need to do is just give them the little information to show them where it is and how to purchase.
Yes, and that is how you can do it. So if you add it to a collection, first of all, that means that you are much more able to promote your own products within the Zazzle marketplace in an effective way. It also allows you to use that collection to promote, whether that's on Pinterest or wherever else you want to promote. Then the second part is you're not only going to find what product that that design has sold on, and you're going to make more products, because now you have proof that that product type sells. So that's a way to make money that you maybe didn't remember. And then you're going to make matching products using that same design that sold, that the customer could use together. And you're going to add all of those to the collection. And so again, you're cross promoting. And so instead of maybe doing a one sale, you might be selling 4 or 5 of the products that go with that, so that the customer can basically add those to their cart. And if they wouldn't have seen them in the collection, you wouldn't have been able to sell those together to one customer. So that already increases your income somewhere between 1 to 5%, like times, maybe. Let's just go with that example. And then by promoting everything on Pinterest and being part of the promoter program, where you make 35% on the sale of your own products, then all of a sudden each one of those products can have a 3.5 times increase of what you would have made just on a royalty. Can you just see where you've just found a lot of money? And you're going to make a sale no matter what. But if you make a sale and you have all of these matching products coming along for the ride, and if you are promoting on Pinterest and you're part of the promoter program, then all of a sudden your income increases so much.
I have one more. Actually, I was thinking about it right now, but in terms of finding the money, Zazzle is internationally known for being a customization website. You come to Zazzle to personalize things, and that's the beauty of what print on demand is that anyone can virtually buy the product that you're creating, right? It can be a different version for anyone in the world. And if you don't have products that are customizable, you're losing out on that potential customer, right? If you're just posting a product for sale with a print or pattern or a picture, that is well and good. And that's awesome that you have that product, but now make a version with a template and make it customizable. Because if you don't have those types of products, then you're losing out on that potential customer that has actually come to Zazzle for a customizable product, because that's why Zazzle is so popular and so amazing and so different than other major print-on-demand companies, is that you're able to completely customize the product and create it uniquely your own. And so if you don't have template products where you're offering products for sale in your store that allow customers to customize, then you're losing out on money as well. So you need to find the money and create this product so that customers can customize those products.
So there you have it. We've done another show where we have helped you build a profitable, or well, in this case, a profitable, we'll say that first, business on Zazzle using our business framework with the 3 pillars: perceivable, passive, profitable. See you next time.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do our outro now.
I know, and I wasn't prepared, so give me one moment. We're going to share the screen. Oh, and that's not it.
Well,
give me a moment here. There we go. We're working on our technical things, and we're going to have this better in the future. So
no problem.
Here we go.
See you next Monday.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of the Jen and Elke Clarke Show.
What we believe to be true is that if you build your online Zazzle business using the 3 pillars, perceivable, passive, profitable, then you can create a business that gives you your dream life.
To learn more about how we can work together, visit elkeclarke.com.